What up, everybody? This is your boy Big TJ. You know what I'm saying? Go by the birth name Tyreek Jeffries. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that, but that's what my fam call me by my birth name. I ain't got no nickname with my fam. They call me my name. You know, most people that don't really know me like that or whatever, all they get is a TJ. It's a few close people that do call me TJ, but you know what I'm saying? For the most part, stage name Big TJ. But yeah. What drove me to music? I'd probably have to say back when I was about 16. My homeboy Roddy Monroe, used to call him Lil Money. He was matter of fact, shouts out to Lil Money. Long time friend of mine back in school. He used to rap, started out rapping, kind of got me into it. And we had another partner, Mike Selp, who rapped with us, a white boy. It was tight on the mic too. And we formed this little group called WSP, for West Side Players. And it just started back then when I was 16. When I was 17, that's the first time I recorded on the mic, the first time I recorded anything. Shit, I got a lot of influences now. That first experience back then, that was an influence. That's when I first started loving the rap. You know what I'm saying? Loving the write. And it just seemed so easy to do. But then that's when I ran across G-Ball, He'll Play Productions, He'll Play Records. You know, I thank him for developing me. He took my love for rapping to a whole nother level. He you know, he heard me, he criticized me, critiqued me. You know, I loved it. He was hard on me. He wasn't just, you know, oh yeah, okay, that's tight or whatever. If it was something that was whack, you know, he'd maybe scratch the whole verse and rewrite everything. But he helped develop me from where I was at that point, you know, until when I met him. So he was a big influence on my career. That's when I put together my first professional recording, and as well as album. And then I went on to do the second album, and the first one, which is From the Midden, which is on iTunes and everywhere. I hollered at me. It's all over the internet, it's all over everywhere. And then I did the No Nonsense album, which should have been out, but I'll be on the lookout for that. Those are my biggest influences. Like I said, with the No Nonsense album, that's like where I really found myself, I think. And I found my voice, my style, all that. That's where I feel like, okay, this is it right here. This is how it should sound, and okay, I finally got it. I think I got it now. And then as far as music, those are my biggest influences. Other than that, money is always an influence for one, even though in this rap game, it's a hard hustle. When I first got out here with that From the Midden album, you know, it wasn't the easiest I thought it was going to be and shit. It's a grind, man. When you get out here with your album, with your product, you think you're finna make millions, or whatever, you think you got a hot product, and you let everybody else hear what everybody else think is hot for that shit. It's hard out here. That is not no easy hustle. Anybody who think they gonna jump right out here and get paid overnight, you know, you ain't. To my haters, a lot of my music comes from life experiences, comes from haters. And K, he a hater. Man, K on the video cover here, he a hater. But that's my partner though. You know, he helped out a lot too. Like I said, they influenced me to do this challenge project, because before this challenge project, I was like, I'm through making albums. I'm like, you know, I'll be a feature artist or whatever. But as far as albums, I'm through. But him and Ali, aka 11 Sharif, they challenged me to make this project, this one more album. Made me do it. So, you know, that's why it's called the challenge. They challenged me to make another album, and I was like, alright, y'all give me all the beats, y'all find the beats, and I'll supply the lyrics, and it's been on ever since then, and it's probably going to be my best work yet. I love the way it's going, the direction it's going in, so be on the lookout for that. It ain't done yet, but I'm proud of it already. So it's jamming, you know, so you can check out some of my songs on SoundCloud. Check out some of my performances on YouTube. I don't know if there's no songs off of the challenge yet on YouTube, but check it out anyway for all my other shows and all that. Yeah, I'm having fun with this one, and it sound good. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically and musically, it's dope. You gonna love it. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. If you don't love it, you a hater too. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, as an artist, you got to keep in mind, everything ain't for everybody. I don't think it's ever been a song that everybody loved. You know, that's just how it is. Everything ain't for everybody, but you know, I think you're gonna love this. I think I would love to collab with Jeezy, maybe Rick Ross, and third one. There's a lot of artists I would collab with. Maybe even maybe Plies. That's my dog too. Garbage. In my opinion, the underground is almost better than the mainstream. Matter of fact, it probably really is, man. It's a lot of talent out here. A lot of talented artists. It's a lot of rappers, period, in the underground. It's like everybody rap. But it is a lot of talent, but man, there's so much trash on the radio, man. You don't even want to listen to it. Some of this stuff, it's like, what is these dudes even talking about, man? They're all going beats. I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like, but man, I'd probably say, man, this doggone decade of music here is probably the worst ever, man. It's a lot of trash. I mean, there's some hot stuff out here, but there's a lot of trash. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. A lot of garbage artists. I mean, it's like some people, man, so bad. It's like, how can't you get a record deal? If this dude here done got a record deal, how? You know, it's a lot of talented people that should be out here that ain't. But I don't know how it is or whatever. I guess it's all on your following, but and I don't even know how some of these people got a following. But yeah, today's music, garbage. Newest CD is the challenge. And so we are in the process of working on that now. It's more of an edgier music. Is definitely not for the kids. It's very explicit. So yeah, I'm loving the way it's going. I just feel like everybody's gonna love it. I try not to toot my own horn, but man, it's going good. It's sounding good. Getting good feedback off of it already. I mean, I did off of the other albums too, but I actually really feel it on this album. I love this album. All I ask is give it a try. You gonna love it. That's all you can ask for as an artist. Give it a chance. You know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You do, you do. If you give it a chance, you know, I'm pretty sure you gonna love it. So give it a chance. I don't think you're thinking it's a waste of your time. So give it a chance. That's all I gotta say. Just for the simple fact that my new home here at Starbase Entertainment, my new label, my new group, they I don't know how it came about, the whole album thing, but I don't know how we kicked it off as far as the conversation, but they basically challenged me to do another album, and you know, they talked about my older music, said, you know, my lyrics was dope, you know, which I've always heard, you know, my lyrics is tight, but A lot of critics have said that my music sound dated as well. So, and this is a younger camp that I deal with, and that's more focused on today's music, today's sound, and know what today's younger generation want to hear. And so there was like, if you supply all the lyrics, we supply all the beats. And so I leave them in charge of all the beats, because in the past, I've always picked out all my own beats. So that's what made this more of a challenge, because I didn't even know what the beat was gonna be. They just hand selected all the beats of what sounded good, and they know what people are like. And I gave them all to me. It was like, here you go, write. And so it's just been on ever since. Took all the beats, whether I feel them or not, I gotta write to them. That's why it's the challenge. And I'm done writing, just in the recording process now. We over halfway done with it. It's been a challenge. It's been everything from nah, that sound whack, scrap that whole verse, to songs getting deleted by mistake. I ain't gonna say no hater's name in particular behind the camera, but yeah, had a couple songs got deleted, and there's been a host of things that happened. Time constraints. What else happened? It's been a challenge. Writing too many verses, hearing things thinking they 3 verses and they only 2 verses, so I had to reorganize like half of the project. So it's been a challenge so far, but it's going good, and I love it. I think it's worth it. I'm glad they pulled me into it. I'm enjoying it, and I think my fans gonna enjoy it too. It's really hard to say. I guess I never really knew where I would be in the future with this rap. It's something I enjoy doing, rain or shine, whether I make it or not. I just love doing it. At the same time, I always tell myself, I ain't getting no younger, and if anything, I'm gonna be here to help promote Starbase, and have their back and help them along with all the knowledge that I have. Them being younger and coming along. So I just want to be here to be as supportive as possible, whether it's advice or just knowledge or financially or whatever. I'm just here to help guide them along. If I can't make it, I love to see one of us make it. So I'm here to try to help push things, keep things moving. Like right now, I believe in trying to keep the wheels in motion, because if you're sitting around, sitting still, it's like, how can you expect anything to happen? So once you start sitting still, I try to keep things progressively moving forward. So in 5 years, like I say, if I don't be the did something, I'm gonna keep trying to push for one of us to. So that's about all I can say right now, because tomorrow ain't even promised. So it's hard for me to say in 5 years where do I see myself, because I'm steady making music today, enjoying life, living life. So I just gotta kind of, whatever happens mentality. But at the same time, I feel like you got to grind. Like I said earlier, this is not an easy grind. The making music is the easy part. All the networking and promoting and sales pitches and all that stuff. The grind is hard work. It's a hard grind. YouTube, and check out my YouTube videos. You can go to YOLO's site, Let It Bang Out. What is it? LetItBangOut.com, I think it is. Check out some of our stuff there. My bio. You can go to my Big TJ fan page on Facebook. You can go to the Vita Stacks and Big TJ fan page on Facebook. Hit me up on Twitter. Big TJ77. That's my Twitter handle. So you can hit me up on there. You can email me at BigTJ77 email.com. Email me if you want to. If you want to hit me up direct. I'm all over the place, man. So, any famous celebrities? I guess the first one that come to mind right now is probably an all-time favorite of everybody's, Al Pacino and Scarface. We used to do a lot of that in my old job, but I know one of my favorite lines, the beginning of the movie, the one cop dude, ex-Scarface, he's looking at his face, he's questioning him and stuff, talking about the scar on his face. He said, how'd you get a scar like that? Eating pussy? He said, how'd you get a scar like that? Eating pussy. So, you know what I'm saying? I can do a lot of Scarface impersonations, but as far as anybody else, that's all I can think of right now. Follow me on Twitter. Hit me up. I'm everywhere. Collabs, I love them. Ain't charged for no collabs. That's another thing, man. These local artists, like I said, it's a lot of talent, but in my opinion, ain't nobody worth paying for your collab. That's real talk. I'm not gonna pay you. Not gonna happen. If you're not mainstream, I don't care how dope you are, I'm not gonna pay you. And I would never charge nobody else. That's why we should all be trying to work together to try to make it somewhere. You know, united we stand, divided we fall. Somebody might, you know what I'm saying, catch the ear of somebody else on somebody's project or somebody collab. I don't know why people, I mean, true, everybody want to get paid or whatever, doing this and doing that. But for real artists, collabs ain't nothing. I mean, writing ain't nothing. I mean, so why would you want to charge somebody for one verse? You know, so it's not like you doing a whole track on their album, even if you was. It's nice to be nice sometimes, man. Why? You ain't got to get $1 for everything, man. Sometimes people miss their own blessings like that, you know what I'm saying? Always trying to get down. Do a favor for somebody sometime. You might need that same favor back, man. So, if you need to collab with me, you like my music, you love my sound or whatever, hit me up. I love to collab with everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'll be all over the place, I don't care. Some people feel like they're working for free, but it's like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Look at yourself. Are you rich right now? Are you on TV? More than likely, no. So, you know what I'm saying? Who are you? Okay, you cold? A hand? You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. I'm sorry if feelings hurt. Oh well, do something about it. But in my opinion, if you're a local artist, we should be trying to work together. And I'm not gonna pay you, and I'm not gonna charge you. So if you want to do something, you know what I'm saying, get together, do a collab, holler at me.